This is Justin Germino from DragonBlogger.com. I'm here after reviewing the UtechSmart Saturn 2.0 keyboard for a little while, and I gotta tell you, the Saturn 2.0 keyboard is a slightly improved version of the Saturn 1.0. The difference between the Windows key and the function key swap makes it easier to open my desktop, but the LED backlighting is much cooler in the Saturn 2.0. The Saturn 1.0 had a solid single color LED. You could choose one of 7 colors, but all keys were the same color, and you could do either on or you could do where they pulse, kind of like they breathe. The colors fade and come back, fade and come back. Now I'll show you with the Saturn 2.0, you get multi-section colors on the keys. You can see that how they cycle through, and there's different sections of colors. I didn't count them all right now, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 12 different cycling areas, so that way you get different colors for different areas of your keys. It's just a nice little effect and a little trick. You could swap color schemes, like from blue, green, red, to purple, pink, blue, to green, orange, red, and there's different color schemes in there. If you hold the function key down and press the lights, you can have the normal cycling where they breathe on and off, but you can also have it where they cycle and roll through like a rainbow. They roll through the keys. So it's kind of a neat little feature. There's no way that I could see offhand to make them to where they're all solid. You're stuck with the multiple color choices, but I personally like that better. It looks really neat and nice, and the keys are really responsive. They're just as nice as the Saturn 1.0. They're exactly the same. It's just a really beautiful keyboard, the UtechSmart Saturn. It's a good price. I like having backlit keys at night when I work late at night or I game late at night. The only improvements for the keyboard, obviously it has programmable keys and has the same keys. It could use some extra macro keys. You notice the keyboard is, has your various back forth buttons, your sleep on off buttons here, but you don't see any programmable macro buttons like an M1, M2, things like that. I mean, you get the ability to program any of the buttons it can with any keyboard configuration thing, but they could add 1 or 2 macro buttons. I'd probably say 4 macro buttons. Pop them in somewhere. That would probably be a good added improvement, I'd say. The other thing I'd like to see of version 3 is I'm tending to like keyboards that have a 3.5mm audio pass-through. They'll take it like if my laptop, my desktop's under the desk, right? And if I have 3.5mm headphones, I don't want to run a cord into the desk, have it up here. It'd be nice if I had some sort of audio pass-through into the keyboard. Some keyboards are offering that now, some don't. Those would be areas that I think they could add in a future version 3 version. Audio pass-through, but especially the macro buttons. Having about 4 M1 through M4 customizable macro buttons, they basically do nothing unless you customize them. Those would be probably the last little touch I'd add to make this the perfect gaming keyboard. So other than that, the UtechSmart Saturn 2.0, excellent. I love the backlit color profile, love the cycling, love the rainbow effect. This is a really recommended keyboard, and I've always been a fan of UtechSmart products. You'll notice that right off the side here, I've got their metal-based gaming mouse. Unbelievably fantastic gaming mouse. This is the Uranus MMO gaming mouse with 5 thumb buttons. Love it. It's fantastic. It has so much weight to it. You can add additional weights to it. It's just a fantastic mouse. So UtechSmart makes some really great products. Again, this is the Saturn gaming keyboard, the Uranus metal-based gaming mouse. Excellent buys, both recommended. Thank you for watching. One more thing. As a follow-up for the backlit LED lighting on the UtechSmart keyboard, I found a little pamphlet that includes instructions on how to do all the lighting. You could press the function F10 key to set up the blue lighting, function F11 key for the green, red, and blue lighting, and the function F9 key for the red, blue, green light marquee. Using a combination of the instructions in the guide and the function keys, you can set solid color lighting, you can set the pulse breathing, you can set the cycling, you can even set solid colors or the rainbow colors where they cycle and pulse breathing. So you have full, complete customization flexibility of the backlit colors. Right now I'm leaving them static on. I just like the backlit glow with the rainbow colors. And they give you a lot of options. The instructions include them all. It's definitely worth finding this little instruction pamphlet hidden in the box and referencing this for your Saturn keyboard. Thank you for watching again.